Yo, and welcome back to episode 17 of the 10 Beers Deep podcast. We are back again, Alex.
Back again, mate. 17, of course. The number of premierships Essendon would have won if they won a premiership this year, Dan. So, you know, we'll whisker away from winning it.
Whisker, you're very close.
Number of championships, Boston Celtics have won.
That is correct.
The Lakers soon to tie that this year. God. By the time this comes out, we'll know. It could be absolutely disastrous, but Dan, that's all I've got for you.
And my little fun, 17, the first two numbers in Remy Martin's 1738.
Yes, there it is. A big sweep. There he's doing it. Big sweep. How'd that go down?
Went down good.
That's one of the earliest shots. One of the earliest shots we've had so far on the show.
That is very early. So for our listeners who are brand new, follow us on 10_beers_deep on Instagram.
Yes.
10 Beers Deep on Facebook.
Yes.
10 Beers Deep on YouTube.
Oh, damn.
Get around us. Follow, like, rate, subscribe. Yes.
What a disappointing week this was. Well, before we get to no shout-outs. No shout-outs this week. So thank you for that, everybody. That's all I have to say. So, guys, we're 2 follows away. 2!
Segment in the bin.
First time we haven't had that, so...
I know.
Fucking hell. We've hit the wall. This is the wall. This is the podcast wall. We're getting those wobbly knees.
This is the wall that Donald Trump was going to build, and we're going to pass it.
We're getting those wobbly knees in the marathon, damn. We're starting to shit ourselves, you know.
They've put the wall up to keep the rabbits out, but we're going to let the rabbits in, don't you?
Oh, good reference.
So, we've got some big stuff happening today. Some important things have happened during the week, which I'm slightly foreshadowing that Alex may or may not know about. There is also something for Alex that's going to happen in this episode. That's not an intervention for once.
Thank God.
Of course, getting into... Alex, of course, is going to enjoy doing his footy chats this week.
I'm looking forward to it. I am very much looking forward to it.
NBA chats.
Not so much.
Also going to... Gonna get some other juicy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But first, so Alex, I told you earlier this week that there would be a present arriving at your door for your birthday this week. It was your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes, birthday episode. Actually, last episode came out on my birthday. Really a missed opportunity in hindsight. We should have done something.
It was, but so I wasn't going to get something delivered. But you have absolutely butchered my plans because you've had to postpone this episode by a couple of hours.
I did, yeah. Well, I butchered it myself. That's fully on me. I had some scheduling issues at home with my family.
You know, I had a big party involved. Addison Rae, Kim Kardashian, the likes, the works.
Oh my God, what a spectrum!
And you've absolutely blown it for me.
I know.
I'm already getting the giggles. So,
I don't know what's happening. Do you want to go have a look?
Have you received your parcel yet?
I haven't looked.
You can go have a look. Go have a look.
I didn't know if this was real. You kept saying there was something was happening.
There should be something. If there's something there, there'll be something in between the gate.
Fucking hell. All right. Well, you know what? Real time. I'm going right now.
Go.
All right, here we go. I'm going. In my full suit from the races that I wore at home.
Okay, go on.
I'm walking out there.
Go on, mate. Keep walking. There is no gift there. I was trying to get a couple of the boys on, but because he had to delay it, I've had to go a different route. All right, hold, boys, hold. He's gone outside thinking there's a present at the front door, so he doesn't actually know.
So is there a present outside, or?
No, not at all. It just gave me a reason to get you guys on without even realising.
That's good.
Here it comes.
I'm done.
Have a look at him. I'm a little underdressed for the occasion. I knew it was your birthday, Baz, but really, you didn't need to show us up that badly.
Oh my God, I can't even see who the other person is. Who is this? What a reveal.
It's 2 of the specialties. So there was meant to be a couple of other people, but because you delayed it, they couldn't jump on. So we've got our first 2 guests back on for the birthday bash episode.
We back, baby.
Fucking hell.
What's to talk about?
First thing that goes through my head here is how many tracks I'm gonna have to edit here. Fuck yeah, hell. God damn it.
Alright, so boys, to fill you in, we've literally just started.
Perfect.
No, hell! What an absolute fucking treat this is, boys. What a treat this is. I'm gonna take my glasses off here,
mate. Wait till you hear the main topic. Wait till you hear the main topic of the day.
Actually, should we have Dan? Did you do an introduction of these people before we did anything, or you just?
No.
I don't remember if I did.
No, not really. Nothing's really happened.
Well, then, all right, we have to do that before we get into the beer review.
Okay.
Cut that. We're doing it again. Do it again. No, who it is.
There's two random voices on there.
I know.
Two random
I
voices.
said our original two guests. That's close enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think most people have listened to every episode, Dan, if I'm being honest with you. I've looked at the numbers, mate. It's not happening.
It's not looking good.
Yeah. Go. Introduce them.
Alright, so we got... Who have we got here, first of all? We'll start off with the big man in the singlet with his pipes out once again. The shoulder fibres are showing up once again. We're here with Mitchy G. How you going, mate?
Hey, mate. Thanks for having me again. Good to be here. Happy birthday to the big man, Daz.
Oh,
And
thanks, mate. Thank
we
you.
back. I love the get up as well, by the way.
Yeah, well, unintentional, mate. Have a bit of a racer's day at home, mate.
Oh, really?
Very exciting.
Yeah, nice. Love that.
And we have also got here the big-chested man himself. Some could even say big-breasted, but I prefer big-chested. With the bulk nutrients supplement shirt on, Mitchy T. The DC Fandom episode Extravaganza. He's here. He's back.
Great to be back, gentlemen. A little bit underdressed. I'm quite disappointed I didn't get the memo on the old cocktail here, Baz, but that's okay.
I walked down all the way to my fucking gates like an idiot. And I come back. I was about to go like, I don't know what you're on about, Dan. There's nothing there. Jesus Christ.
Surprise.
Anyway, mate, good to see you boys. Holy shit. What an extravaganza. If only we had the numbers to back this up. If we hit 100,
I know.
what a spectacular this would have been.
So, Mitchy G, why don't you tell us what you're drinking?
Beer
this
review.
afternoon?
Tomo, cue the music.
2 litres of the Central Hotel's Carlton Draft. I'm not normally a pale ale person.
Schofferhofer.
Carlton Cold. Nastro Azzurro.
The Budweisers.
Asahi.
Sapporo. That's good stuff.
That's such a good beer. I can taste the silky satin on it.
He's drinking Heineken Zeros.
What has Tomo provided you with today, mate?
Today, Tomo has given me a nice glass of rosé. My second one, actually.
Look, between
Second-
the rosé and Baz's get up here, I'm just...
Mate, I've been the champers all day, Mitch. I've only had champers.
This is
I'm
very
cooking.
the complete opposite of 10 beers deep, isn't it, Mitch?
10 Chardonnays deep at this stage. Like,
10 beers goes classy.
Yeah. Look, Mitchy T, go ahead, mate. What have you got for us?
look, diet things have occurred. So I am being coached at the moment. You might know him. He's very small. He's very skinny. Matt Orchard. I don't know. Doesn't lift very much weight. Yeah, you might know him. But I thought I can't not have a bev when it's the big man's birthday. So go on one of your favourites here, Baz, the Great Northern, full strength. So I thought I had to have one for you. And that's going to be it, but it had to be a Great Northern for you.
Yeah, well, to be fair, me and Dan both said we're not going to have many this episode. I've already rocked up half-cocked here. Dan, go ahead, mate. What are you on, mate?
Well, I've currently got the Great Northern as well myself, but I thought I'd do something a little special, and I'd get myself some fruit beers that I found from my 18th.
Ooh.
But I've just...
18?
Wait,
Yeah.
how old are they?
The one,
Fuck yeah, was that 5 years ago? No, I'm joking.
You know that 18th that you didn't turn up to? Yeah, that one.
Ooh.
Oh.
What? Oh, hold on. Did I have basketball, Dan?
Yes.
Thank you. Alright, thank you.
But anyway, I've gone to get them. I'm not sure if you boys can actually see this, but there's actually mold inside my cruisers.
Oh.
Is that inside or outside?
That's inside, bro. Look, can you see that there?
So you better drink them then.
You know what? That's probably up the alcohol percentage, I reckon, to be honest.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna have to smash them down.
Yeah.
But we have another 6 Northerns to go. So Alex, finish this off, mate. What do you got? What are you polishing tonight this evening?
I've been on the champers all day, as I said, the sparkling wines and such. But you know what? I was going to pretend like I've been on the beers, but then it's been ruined, obviously, by everyone going on. But yeah, I've got the Coors at the moment, though. I'm on the Coors. But I don't know. I've only got one of these left, so I'm going to have to really mix it up after I finish this. I don't know what I'm going to grab. To be honest, I don't know. Shots only. I don't know. Who knows?
Alright. Now, you two boys, would you like to go into NBA chats first or AFL chats?
AFL. Cue the music, Tomo! Here we go!
Wins hands down.
We're a bunch of unique individuals. We're going to engage with our minds and our hearts. We're going to exchange ideas, thoughts, and even our energy. We're not always going to get it right, and sometimes you're not going to agree with us. But that's okay, because just like you, we're passionate about the game. So if you want to come along for the ride, join us on Saturday Arvos, because we just love the footy.
Oh, damn.
Just a heads up, Alex. I was trying to get the PJ Muzz on himself, so you and him could roast Collingwood together, but he couldn't make it for this later recording.
Fucking 6:30, really.
So off you go, you three.
Later recording.
Let it rip, you three. Off you go. Now's your chance. I'm just gonna sit here and cop it.
I mean, Friday night, I came in, like, obviously, we'll get to the good one in a minute, Baz. Came in with very low expectation, slim to none, especially with the 3 big outs. Playing Richmond, who are in decent nick. I'm like, look, not going to happen. We got okay-ish for a little bit. We looked okay, and then they just always kicked away. They always found an answer for everything. And yeah, that was all she wrote. So good season overall for the Saners, but is what it is.
It is what it is.
It did look like you kind of lost your legs towards the second half there.
Yeah.
Would you say that you played your final last week? You won your final last week?
No, I think we held on for dear life last week. That wasn't pretty at all.
I mean, yeah, you boys missing a lot of players though, eh? Just quietly, Mitchie.
Only the 3 major ones. Like Long, that was very average from the match review panel there. And then, unfortunately for Paddy, just doing the hammy with 1:20 to go on the clock. And then Carlisle leaving to see the birth of his kid, which is expected. But look, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, Carlisle, and Paddy Ryder, 2 Essendon just players that we just obviously just get rid of them. You know, we don't like them, get rid of them. 2 great decisions as usual by the Bombers. But that's not about us here. And Mitch Gooiker, I understand that you're not invested in this, but just jump on the bandwagon. Collingwood, wow. I tell you what, does that make it up for us not even getting close to the finals? Maybe. Maybe it does, Dan. Because you know what? All the posts last week, like somehow you cured cancer beating West Coast by 3 points or some shit. Who fucking cares?
By one singular point.
Who fucking cares? Everyone acted like you won the grand final of the posts I saw. Oh, well,
we did.
Oh, Kane Corns.
We won our grand final. We won our grand final.
No, just shut up! Kane Corns said, well, oh no, Kane Corns said we weren't good. Oh no, we were sleeping in caravans or some shit. I don't know what you said. Who fucking cares? But you know what? That was the greatest. I wish you guys only kicked 1 goal the whole game. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. Did you watch the whole thing, Dan?
Unfortunately, I did, yep. I tortured myself. I really like a bit of self-torture.
Holy shit. I was gonna message you, but then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna let it fester. I'm gonna let you sleep on it, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow, which is obviously today. Just, oh, mate, what an absolute journey. Oh, Taylor, jump on the bandwagon.
I didn't get to the first half. I was out getting some steps in with Orch, but we'll listen on Triple M. And I was saying to Dan earlier today, I'm like, every time we'll just listen in between having a chat, all you'd hear was Geelong names. Like you might hear 1 or 2 Collingwood names, like they've kicked the ball out of their defensive 50, they're on the wing, and 30 seconds later, Geelong goal. Collingwood had possession and Geelong goal. It sounded like a training drill.
I'll tell you what, I had a multi going, and all I needed to win the multi was Pendles and Dacos to get 15 disposals. Both of them nowhere near. I think you had 2 guys get over 15 disposals for the whole game.
Mate, I'd be surprised if we even got over 15 disposals as a team, honestly.
Unbelievable, man.
Dan loves his stats. I heard at halftime, because I think I walked in the door at halftime. Collingwood at halftime, 29 effective kicks to Geelong's 88. 29 effective kicks to 88.
Mate. Look,
it was great.
Look, all I gotta say is we look tired. Honestly, we won our final last week.
You only had a 7 days rest.
Excuses,
How could you perform after 7 days?
Hang on. No, all I gotta say is Geelong completely outclassed us. I can't back up what we did. There's nothing I can say, we did okay in. They just absolutely smothered us. They played 10 times better. For that reason, I hope they make it into the granny and just whoop Richmond's ass, because I just...
Agreed. Anyway, Mitch Gooiker, what's your thoughts, mate?
Believe it or not, I actually watched a bit of the fourth quarter.
Oh wow.
And
Insight, here we go.
I know an
give us the rundown.
I know an arse whooping when I see one. I don't watch much footy, but I knew what was going on, and I saw that score, and I'm just like, what is this? Is this the finals, or what's going on here?
Mate. Yeah, you know what, Dan? You can say that they were tired, but to kick one goal for 3 quarters, that is embarrassing,
It's
mate.
a joke.
That is fucking
I
embarrassing.
totally agree. But look, there's as I said, there's nothing to back him and say, you know what, like, we tried, but we just got completely outclassed, outplayed, numbered. And you know the worst thing is, the fact that I thought, Collingwood might have, I even messaged you out, so I'm like, Collingwood might have a chance of beating Geelong here.
I agree with you,
I couldn't be further wrong if I tried. I couldn't be further wrong.
I was really concerned, to be honest, but wowee.
If you were quiet enough around 10:15 last night, you could have heard the sobs from Daniel Paul's bedroom all throughout Narre Warren.
You know what? You know what the worst thing was? Last week, Coxie's big break. This week, Coxie's big fake.
No, hold
show up.
on. No, I disagree, mate. I disagree. Not his fault, mate. How many inside 50s you have for the game in the first 3 quarters, sorry? You had like 4 inside 50s? I mean, come on, mate.
Wait, for the game or the first quarter?
First 3 quarters.
Yeah.
I mean, Jav.
Probably 2, let's be honest.
Yeah, so I mean, what's he supposed to do? He could only maximum kick 2 goals. I mean, Jesus Christ.
More than what
Anyway.
he kicked, mate. I don't even think he had a shot on goal.
No, he didn't. He copped a nice shot to the ribs. But anyway, I reckon we've run our course there. Is that Footy Chats done?
I believe it is. You boys happy with that?
Yep.
Bombers 2021 Premiers. Lock it in.
Saners, get around it.
Alright, so I guess the big talking point for NBA chats this week.
Are we crossing on over?
I forgot about this, man.
Here we go.
Okay, before I even get a thing out of you two Laker fans, Goran Dragic, our leading scorer for the first 3 rounds, veteran point guard, injured, gone. Bam Adebayo, leading assists, leading rebounder, misses half of the first game, and then the 2 next games, sitting at like 75%. All-star as well, thank you, Daniel Paul. Third, Jimmy Butler in that whatever game, tweaks his ankle. We're struggling. Jimmy's hobbling up and down the court.
AD tweaks his ankle every 5 minutes, mate.
Oh my god. Don't get me started on AD, Mitch. Hey, Taylor, finish what you're saying. I got a lot to say here.
The broom should have been out. This should have been 4-0. The greatest player in the world and Anthony Davis, who's the top 5, should have swept
He's not top 5!
Jimmy Butler and the third stringers, Jimmy Butler and Duncan Robinson, and Tyler Hero, a 20-year-old. It's 3-2. It is 3-2. Bam's had, 7 and 4 last game, so that's not an excuse that Bam's back.
I think I need a prop for this. Give me a
What
second.
is happening? Do I need to get my DY jersey? I think I might.
Guys, Mitch, don't say anything else here, because I want you to see. Hopefully he puts a jersey on. It's always hilarious. Because they just don't quite fit him the way he wants them to fit. So get ready.
Not quite the basketballer's body, is it? Or
Oh, mate, I wish you saw him putting that Collingwood jersey on from 2010. He could not get it on or off.
Doesn't have that athletic build.
Is that a 3-1 choke happening?
Oh, no.
Is that a 3-1 choke happening? Can I hear it happening?
Is this a joke?
Pandemic
Is this
P.
a joke, Dan?
No,
Dan,
mate,
is
it's not
this
a
a
joke, but it is a choke. It is a choke, not
Oh
a joke.
my god.
Fuck, I opened myself up for
You got that. You got that.
So look at this. 3-1 lead blown. 3-1 lead blown.
Listener at home, he has brought out the Pandemic P jersey here.
Yeah, Dan, you gotta announce yourself better. You can't just rock up here like people can see what you're wearing. You start just yelling like people can see what's going on.
No, I was just hoping someone was gonna spell it out for me, and they did. Thank you.
People's headphones and speakers are now exploding from Dan yelling in the mic.
This man said that PG's getting fucking traded for for fucking, who'd you say?
Oh,
some trash ass player.
Yeah, Dinwiddie.
Yeah,
Fucking Dinwiddie. And now you're wearing PG's fucking jersey. Get out of here, mate. You can't pick a side, you fence sitter. You can't do both.
You're a disgrace, Dan. You're a disgrace.
No, I'm just saying, 3-1. You're gonna choke like the Clippers, is what I'm getting at. You're gonna choke 3-1.
I got that.
Okay.
I got that. When you said it, I got it. Dan, I got
Well,
it.
it doesn't sound like it, mate.
By some miracle, and obviously we'll know by the time this podcast comes out.
I know.
But if there is some miracle that Miami get a win tomorrow, and it goes to a game 7,
Jesus.
boy, oh boy, wowee.
What I'm going to say is, in rebuttal to Mitch Taylor's fantastic point, and Mitch Gooiker, I want to get you involved in this actual Lakers fan.
Yeah,
But
sure.
Anthony Davis, can I just point out, now this is unbiased opinion here, is there a more overrated player in the league? Like,
Oh
this
my
man
God.
is a fucking amazing player. But just people talking like he's carrying LeBron and shit like this is unbelievable. The man is the biggest pussy I've ever seen. What was he, 7 foot tall? He's 7 foot tall. He plays like he's a point guard. He's on the ground every 5 seconds. How's that happen?
Yeah, he does have a bit of the Bambi on ice about him, doesn't he?
Did you see when he got his heel, he bumped his heel into like Iguodala's knee or something, and he was on the ground like he blew out his patella tendon. It was down.
I thought he did his Achilles.
That's what I thought. And then he played the rest of the game.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
I saw him go down, and I was like, "Oh no, it's over." And then 2 minutes, no, he gets injured. He's standing up, holding it. He slowly falls to the ground, grabbing his Achilles. Gets like walked to the bench by like 4 guys, and he's fine. He's just
He wanted his Paul Pierce moment, mate. Get the wheelchair out. That's what I immediately thought. I'm like, here we go. He wants that Finals MVP. Oh, he came back. Oh my god.
Back from
He
injury.
came back.
My favourite bit about that whole last game was the audacity of the Lakers to go, hold on, we're going to bring the Mamba jerseys out to game 5 because we think we're going to win the championship and we're going to win it in the Mamba jersey because we have that mentality.
Nothing wrong with that, mate.
Jimmy Butler.
Nothing wrong
No,
with
Yeah.
that is not happening today on his watch. No.
that. Yeah, great game. Alright, no cap. Great game. I mean, what a game.
They thought it was over.
Oh, also, had this conversation with one Mitch Gooiker as well. He claims that's the only time there's been an entertaining game this series. Your thoughts on that?
Mate.
Nah, disagree. Disagree
This
on that.
This
series,
series, he reckons there's not
Yep.
been one entertaining game except that one.
I like the whole thing, to be honest. I've been enjoying
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
I'm liking the series.
You like it, but it hasn't been great. Mate, I've been a Laker fan since forever. Unlike Baz here, who just jumps on and off whenever he wants.
Hey, Mitch, we're on the same team here, mate. I don't know
Yeah,
where
okay,
you're coming
all right, sorry. But I've watched every game pretty much, and I just haven't enjoyed it that much. It just is what it is. It's not that exciting. The last game when we lost was
Who invited
awesome.
this guy? Dan, did you invite him onto the podcast? Can you bring some
Sorry
sort of
about that.
energy to the conversation, Mitch?
Now, it's anybody taking the stance of... do you remember seeing on Facebook? I remember sending it into the Rebel group chat, the Rebel Boys group chat, where it's like, LeBron always lets the opposition get game 1 so he can feel out his opponent. And we're going to go that he purposely let him... I think it was Skip Bayless said that he purposely let them win so it's not bad on his his greatest of all time.
Oh yeah, he purposely had a 40-point, almost triple-double. What a terrible game, shooting 80% from the field. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. There's a Lakers Twitter page at the moment that tweeted out after they lost Game 5, saying Lakers lost that because they wanted to win 4-2 for Kobe.
Yeah, 2-4,
As
mate.
in like the 2-4. I was like, oh, come on now.
2-4.
Come on.
And I fully subscribe to that opinion. No, I'm joking. All right, Dan, boys,
Yeah.
I think that's it for NBA chats. Dan, I don't know what you're doing, mate. What are we doing here? What's next? It's definitely not shout-outs. We know that.
Oh, okay. We got a special entrance here
we
in the
go.
background. Baz, this is for you,
Yeah,
mate.
who's this going to be?
The unofficial
Wow.
meme page.
Wow.
is entering in the back.
Wow.
Hold on, we're struggling.
Entering through the light.
Okay. So we have the
Oh,
unofficial
I'm gonna
knee
put a suit
page
jacket
with
back
a
on.
muffin and a candle.
Oh, wow.
What's this?
Happy
There
birthday
it is,
to
boys.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Baz. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! That's enough of that. Blow it out, Baz. Blow it out. So for listeners at home, that is the younger brothers of
The
mine.
goats. Really the foundation of the podcast.
Number one
there.
fans.
Truly
must say.
is. Did I tell you guys a story of when unofficial BT came past work to pick up a footy?
I mean,
No.
it sounds riveting, so go ahead.
Oh, you know, it was a pretty boring story as it was, but now it's even more uninteresting.
Now go.
He comes to pick up a footy, and you know, one of the girls walks past. He just looks me dead in the eyes and goes, "Is that Batista bomb over there?"
Was it?
And it was, and that was all the story was. But as I said, you made it really interesting. Now, actually, before we get into the main topic, I thought about this when taking my leak. I've got a discussion topic for you boys, and I do need everyone's input for this.
Alright.
So, I was in the car with my old man. We're going to Aldi to pick up some hoses. And he goes to me,
Dan's
Dan,
got hose.
I like my hoses.
Some hose.
now,
We love hoses here at 10 Beers Deep.
hold on to that thought.
I don't.
Disclaimer.
beat us in.
Well played. Well played.
Now, we're just driving along, and he just goes, Dan, I think you should download a dating app like Tinder.
Do you not have Tinder still? Dan.
Wait, really?
Oh my god.
Have you had
That
it
is a
before?
topic.
Never. Have you had
Wow.
any dating apps? Bumble, Hinge, eHarmony,
I've never had a dating
Grinder.
app.
Grindr?
Oh, besides Grind. Nah.
Nothing. I'm actually really surprised.
I've
That
never
is-
had a dating app.
That is
And
shocking.
Dad was like, you know, you should probably get it. You know, it might like help you get used to, you know, talking to
no.
females. So when things open back up again, you can actually, you know, lock one down.
So you don't lose
know
your
what I mean?
skills.
In other words, he's saying, hurry up, get a girlfriend and move out because we're sick of you living at home, which is completely fair.
Yeah.
But now let's discuss it, boys. Do I need to look into
Mate,
getting one of these apps?
I've got to say, as like not so much Mitch T, but us three, we go out a lot, and as boys, single boys that go out all the time, I'm actually wowed that you don't have any dating apps. I'm really
I
surprised.
do know Dan said this a while ago to me, and I just assumed at some point you had gotten around it, Dan. Yeah, it's an absolute must-have, mate. What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, for
What do you
some
do?
reason,
Do you just go on your people you might know on Facebook and just add them all? Like, what do you do?
No, I don't. Don't even do
He
that.
goes into every girl that Mitch Gooiker is following on Instagram and
mate.
follow. Hey,
Too many.
follow. Hey.
Hey, come on
Mate,
now.
I'd be there.
Come
I'd be
on
there
now.
for years if I was to do that. No,
No.
I don't know,
This man has standards.
I've never
He's got to
really,
follow at a following standard.
I've never really like thought I've needed it. I guess you know I've always kind of just.
No,
backed myself
he's
in.
too
No,
good.
yeah.
He's
Listen
too good for him. That's what
Listen.
it is.
Yeah, but I've got.
no.
I would not put myself down to the Tinder level. Is the words that are coming.
Yeah.
out of
All of us boys have had Tinder here, Dan. So that's a real low blow there. That's
See, the
quite
thing
right.
is, like, from my point of view, as like a single person, you just have it. You don't have it because you're trying to like find someone. Like, if I'm bored, I'll go on there and swipe and just see who you can find. Like, I don't have it thinking like, oh, I'm gonna find someone. I just have it because it's there, kind of thing.
It's a must-have. It's an essential item, really.
But do you guys fear now, Alex? I know that you've cracked the shits over this once before.
I know it might be hard to believe.
Yeah, Alex never gets upset at all if you're a new listener.
He does not have anger
Do
issues.
you ever get worried that someone's like sharing your profile to other people?
Yes, I know people have. It happens. You gotta roll the
Or
dice,
like-
mate.
Or what if it's someone you know,
Yeah.
right? And you're like, yeah, I can't.
But Dan, what photos are you putting up that you're gonna be embarrassed of? It's just photos of you. Are you just, like what? What's gonna? Like, you know, like what's the
Yeah.
Mate,
issue?
have you seen me, mate? Have you seen me?
I mean,
as you said earlier.
Okay. You had a
He's
different
out here in
need
his
for-
leather jacket. He's out here in the leather jacket, hair slicked back with grease. John
Fonzie, bro.
Travolta spec.
Fonzie, fucking. Oh, man. that
All
was
these
hilarious.
photos are like professionally like professional photographer photos and like model shots and that.
Yeah, I might have to whip them out. But yeah, but or like, what if?
Let's do a photo shoot for 10 Beers Deep. I'm gonna do it, Dan. Let's do it for you. That actually should be an event. All right, when we can be in the same room, someone write this down. Dan, write this down in the doc. We're gonna do Dan makes a Tinder profile, and we're gonna do it live, and then we can get feedback from people. We're gonna do it. We're gonna help.
That's
we're
a
gonna
great
help you out.
idea.
All right. But it seems like, but what if it's someone that you can't like? Is she alright though? But like you know her, and then you swipe right, but then you don't
Yeah.
cop them. Do you like the hand movements? Because my anxiety is peaking.
Happens all the time, brother.
If you're talking to her in person and you're like, yeah, I know, like, I don't think that's going to work. So maybe don't say that. Maybe leave that one out of the
Is
vocab.
that the go-to move? Did we just get a peek behind the curtain there? Wow. Yeah, I know.
Daniel,
yeah.
That's the
though.
DP
Ever
special.
talked about the 2013-14 Ashes, baby?
Oh, no. We talked about this 1,000 times.
oh, shit.
You wouldn't
So-
do it. First picture, Dan, is you playing cricket. That has to be done.
Luckily, I don't think I've got
Oh,
any photos
yes.
of me playing cricket.
Yes, you do. You've mentioned it several times on the podcast of you when you got hit in the nose or broken arm or some shit.
Oh,
Remember that?
yeah. That's right, the leaked images.
You said it went viral.
Dude, actually, funny you mentioned that. I just remembered the other day, when I got my license, and did you do like your license for driving school?
Driving school.
Yeah.
Anyone? Yeah.
What?
All you
What do you
three?
mean? What do you
Like,
mean?
did you get like driving lessons with like a professional driving teacher?
Yeah.
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 And like when you went for your license test, did you have them like in your car with you? And, like,
Yeah.
they post a photo of you
Yeah.
on their Facebook.
No.
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 No, I hadn't. Well, my mob
here we
did
go.
post a photo
I
of
need
me.
this photo.
Here we go. Show us.
Oh.
Show us.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's not bad. I just woken up, as you can tell. I was very
Wait,
nervous.
are you trying to say this is your Tinder photo?
Yeah, what has this got to do with what we're talking about?
No,
Where does
no,
this
no.
come from?
Just Dan holding a red P plate.
Yeah, so that's the photo, right? That's the photo. Just me at the front of the house.
Oh, that's not
Congratulations.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Nice,
pic.
right? That's
Oh.
nice. But then you
What's
go on
the
to the actual
issue?
thing. Someone's commented, take a couple of their mates, the greatest cricketer to ever play the game, #, broken nose, #, ramp shot.
Is that why? So are you saying that has somehow led to you not getting a Tinder profile? One comment. On
No.
Is
No,
that
you were
what's
just saying,
happening?
no, you were just saying the leaked photos that went viral. I'm like, I just thought I'd bring it up. Anyway,
So
like,
it did go
fucking
viral.
hell.
This is
And then-
evidence.
And then another guy's like, best thing to ever happen in junior cricket. And then lastly, the bloke goes, shot mate, save him.
Okay.
So there you go. It is a true story. You can see my nose is still crooked if you're really interested. I don't think anyone is. Just get a good look at my pill. No, it's gone away the wrong way. But yeah, so get distracted again. Everyone's got an astounding yes for Tinder profile.
Mate,
Yeah, it's a
get
must-have.
onto it.
Yeah, do it.
We'll help you out. We'll help you choose the photos, the bio, everything. I got you.
Yeah,
mate.
let's do it, man.
Yeah, but like the bio. Oh.
The bio is the cringiest bit. It always
Yeah, the
is.
bio, the Bam at a bios, I tell you.
That's
Well
good.
played.
That's
That was
good.
well played.
I didn't expect that. That was good. Oh shit.
So we're going to jump into the main topic. Now, Alex, for your birthday, we thought we would sit down and relive and reclaim, rediscuss some of our favourite moments with you, whilst whether they were Sesh stories or just regular stories, the like.
Yeah. Alright.
Now, unfortunately, I don't have Eddie, so I'm just here to listen. But the others apparently had some stories.
You don't have any stories. Oh, here we
I'm
go.
joking. I'm joking.
Like this
I'm
man
joking.
doesn't have stories. Like this is the biggest piss take of the whole show so far, really, isn't it? And boys, let's just keep these PG-13. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
right.
I'm joking. You know what? We need the listeners. So let's go balls to the wall. And you know what? We'll see the title of this podcast. Let's find it in this topic. The title
Alex
of the
got
podcast.
herpes?
We'll find it here. Allegedly. No, that was not right. That was not correct. Dan thought I did. But
So-
anyway, no, hold on.
No, that's one of the stories.
Wipe
That's
that
one of
from
the
the
stories.
record. Wipe that from the record. Here we go. Let's start it again.
Alright.
Look, boys, I gotta say, first and
Ooh,
foremost,
the wife beater.
I really do.
Oh.
This is quite the treat having all the boys on here. I mean, not all the boys, but the boys on here. It's. I must say, Dan, beautifully done.
I mean, the old trio.
Baz.
The old trio.
The
before
trio and the
BP was even
apprentice.
18.
The apprentice.
Yeah.
Mate, Alex, I had
Yeah.
this in my hand and Jameson in my hand. And I'm like,
Oh my god!
we just went opposite.
Good stuff, bro.
I'll be back in a sec. And I've got a special guest to do another shot with me here.
Oh, it's gonna. Is it Jay? Is it the younger brother?
It better
I've just got a
be
little special guest coming in.
good. We're doing all a shot here.
It's
Birthday
my dad.
shots.
It's Darren.
John Worsfold.
John
John
Worsfold
Worsfold himself.
Cheers, boys.
Beautiful.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Baz.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Alright, get
Appreciate
out.
it. I'm ashamed your
Cheers.
contract didn't get renewed.
Guys.
That was actually Mitch Gooiker's dad, just so everyone knows. As we all know, John Worsfold.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Famous footy coach.
That wasn't nice chugging down the cooking sake again.
Why'd you go to cooking sake, Dan?
Well, I wanted to do something special for the boys.
We already knew it was cooking sake and you went back to it.
Yeah, isn't it the wrong stuff?
It is. We knew this from an early episode.
Oh, God,
Let's go back to it.
The man's out of control. He was swigging the straight bottle for like 5 seconds before.
That's exactly what I want to say. I'm gonna get another shot ready. Just at some point, I'm just gonna get it. Just to smash
I'm
it.
not.
And you wonder why your 6.3k walk doesn't help.
I just spat CC in my eye.
Oh no.
This is
CC.
shambles.
Why do you have the CC then? You have the fucking CC there and you have the cooking sake instead?
I wanted to do something special.
Shout out to the early episodes, I guess. Fuck it out.
Alright, so we're gonna jump into some of our finest moments with the big bad Baz.
You are now listening to Empire's Top 50 Anthems of 2014 and 2017.
Oh Jesus! All right,
I feel like I need to start this off because
let's do it.
Baz has become an absolute terror in the basketball circles around the nightclub scene.
Hey.
And I feel heavily responsible for this. Now, it started
Yes.
when a young Alexander joined our basketball team in the Youth League squad,
Yeah.
and we had a trip up to Mildura. And Alexander was a very quiet boy, hadn't interacted too much with the group. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get this. I had a chat with the coach. Shout out to Phil.
Oh,
And I'm
this is
like,
a bit
I'm going to
behind
get
the
this kid
scenes.
out of his... Yeah, I'm going to
I
get
know
this
this.
kid out of his shell this weekend. And I
Wow.
took him under my wing,
He did.
and lit was an understatement at that night. Dom's at Mildura.
I mean, that was one of
Absolutely
the...
lit. I remember
Yeah, go so. Yeah.
one of the quotes of the night. I think we were waiting for either an Uber to come get us or a taxi, or it might have been even Dodgy's mum come get us.
It was Dodgy's mum.
And
Evelyn, shout out.
quote Alexander Bazzacchini, fuck Mildura and their women, because you had not proceeded to get any interest
Okay.
that whole night.
I was a different man then.
He was not happy about it at all.
That sounds pretty familiar. This is a
It's a
regular
regular
Baz.
occurrence. It's a regular occurrence.
Remember you tried to sneak that Jack Daniels out of the club,
I was so
and then you
scared.
snuck it, and then you didn't want it anymore, and so I took it off here, I smashed it on the ground, and then you were starting to freak out.
Because there's cops, Mitch. The cops are going to get us.
Oh.
Oh, man. What a fucking
Oh my
throwback.
god.
It wasn't that long ago,
But
really.
ever since that day, you've not been the same, and I'll take full responsibility.
He entered.
So I
he
apologise
entered,
to anyone that's been terrorised by this man.
entered Mildura, an innocent man. No more.
Mildura trips, bro, with the boys.
Oh.
Yeah, what a fucking throwback. I remember Jordan Gooiker, Mitch Gooiker's brother, obviously. First night out on the town in
Yeah.
Mildura.
Yeah, fresh 18.
Fucking
mate.
hell. That is incredible.
I remember my first cable trip up to Mildura. I rocked up in my tradie uniform, hair tied up, and I'm just like, I have my gun.
Oh, hold on, mate.
And I'm like, I'm gonna get everyone here. You know, you just see me, and I'm just like, I'm sitting there, legs full, man spread, hands behind back, and I'm like, all right, who's first picking?
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if Alex
You
wants
had
to
me
like that or
happening
not.
right
You
now.
had me
I
at the
don't know if it's like
start.
that or not, but I'm gonna go with it.
You don't know if I'm like that or not. What, you haven't been mates with me for fucking 3 years, 2 years? Like, what are we... What, we just met? This is our first episode? What's this?
Mitchy G, you got one for us?
Oh, mate.
Actually, you know what? Sorry, I'll just jump in with on that story with Mitch Taylor.
There you go.
That was also, I think, the debut of Mitch Gooiker's nickname. What was it?
Morchy Goims?
Morchy Goims. You spelt your name wrong typing into
in
Evelyn's phone.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Morchel Gooiker.
No,
Or Goima. Morchel
it
Goima.
was Morch Goimer. And at the time, we had 4 Mitches on the team already.
Incredible. Incredible numbers.
So I really needed a nickname anyway. And yeah, me spelling my name wrong ended up in Morch. The name evolved many times. Mort. Claude.
Claude.
Claude
And then just the classic. Just
Yeah,
sounds, mate.
my name
Just
evolved
sounds.
into not even a word anymore.
This is pretty impressive, I gotta say.
You can just at Mitchy G on Instagram, that's it.
There it is. That's so
Here
fun.
we go.
To the 0 females that listen to this podcast, please add him on Instagram. Okay, well, I guess I'll just jump in here with the classic story where I just mentioned it before. I don't know if Alex will leave it in the final edit or not, but he
Depends if it's funny, mate.
he was in trouble with work a couple of times for sleeping in. He's notorious for sleeping in as well.
Hold on.
As discussed on previous episodes.
As discussed on previous, correct. And he was sleeping in, and he had a big night out in the city with the boys. I don't remember what you were there for. Do you remember what you were there for? It was someone's birthday.
Well, just someone's fucking birthday. One of our mates' birthday. We went out and I did not get any sleep at all. I was out until the early morning, and then ended up J Morgs just driving me in the morning straight from no sleep straight to work. I got changed in the car, and then I rock up and then I see Dan after being awake for about 36 hours.
He's been awake, and I call him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm on my way." Like, beautiful. I didn't want you sleeping in. And he gets to work, and I see him. He's got this big red ring around his lips, obviously from licking his lip, looking all.
Hold on! I got big red lips. No, my lips were red. You know how you get when you haven't slept, mate. I was pale, and my lips were really red. All right, there was no fucking red ring.
That's what we'll go with. Yeah, it's all good.
And my lack of social skills and abilities, just look him dead in the eyes and go, "Bro, did you cop herpes last night?" And
that's what I needed. That's what I needed.
Alex snapped.
I snapped. I did not snap. That's so bullshit. You always overreact. I did not snap. I was just like, oh, thanks,
yeah,
bro.
Dan.
That's what I needed.
Dan. I got herpes.
I haven't slept.
Yeah, what do you think? I haven't slept. Of course I got fucking herpes.
I don't know, mate. I've seen you snap pretty often.
Yeah, you contract herpes within the first fucking 1 hour of getting it. That's it. It's that fucking quick. Bang. You get it. That's it. Ugh, whatever,
Dan, it just made you sound that disgusting with a big red mouth.
I did have a big red mouth. I was so pale, and then my lips were more red than usual.
If Ronald McDonald had black hair and his hair tied back,
it's brown. It's dark brown.
If you had dark brown hair tied back, you'd have the same red lips as Alex.
Alright,
Mate,
so I'll take
this
those.
is your it's your birthday roast. You just gotta cop it.
Yeah, I'll cop it. Yeah, it was. And I'll tell you what, one of the roughest days, but I'm pretty sure Dan, in full respect to him, bought me a Monster to try and pick me up. Full strength, no sugar option like Mitch Taylor over here. This was the full strength diabetes option. And, good stuff.
You boys got another one?
Shot? Shots time?
Yeah, go for
Dan?
it, mate. It's your birthday.
Dan?
Alright.
It's my birthday, pretty much. Close enough.
What is that?
What is that? What is that, Dan?
Is that a jam jar?
Jar of oil?
Has the some olive oil.
What is that? Do you know what that reminds me of? Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
You know where Boyle has like the fucking dough?
Oh yeah.
The mother dough?
Yeah, I know
that
what
reminds me
you're
of the fucking mother dough.
Dude, I just remind you of Boyle
What
in
is
the
it?
first place.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
Gentleman-
Right.
Gentleman-
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
When I watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
yeah.
I think of Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this
I tell Lamp all the time.
This jar right here was meant to be a decanter for my Gentleman Jack bottle that broke. I received on my
Decanter.
Is that what they
How
call
the
it?
fuck is that a decanter? It's a jar.
You know the fancy... Yeah, you know the fancy bottles though?
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
the fancy bottles, not the actual bottles. That's what
It's
it
a
was
jam
meant to be.
jar
It's
from
meant to be.
Empire.
It was meant to just be like a substitute until I actually went and bought one. But it got stuck in the cupboard and I completely forgot about it. And I found it the other day, so I've got some nice Gentleman Jack in.
I need to see you pour it into a glass, because you know what? I'm not going to be able to tell if you had any. I need you to pour into a glass, and I need to see how much you have.
I feel sick looking at this jar of.
Do you want me to use this
liquid.
little the speed pourer?
What is happening
work?
right
What?
now?
No, I need it. What? No, a glass, Dan. A glass. I said a glass, mate. What the fuck was that? There we go.
Listen
Alright, pour
up,
it.
for those who
Pour
don't.
it.
He's gonna pour way
For
too
those
much.
who weren't aware,
I can already tell. He's gonna
Dan
pour way
just
too much.
Dan did a massive slug of 1738 before, so he is quite
He's
in a
got
shambles
his
right now.
Oktoberfest Stein right
You
there.
know what?
Oh shit! It's gone everywhere. It's all over my leg.
Oh, that's what you want. I'm gonna pull up right here. Actually, I'm gonna pull up. Hold on.
Okay, I pull up. Hop out at the after party. Oh, boys!
Dan, stop!
Oh, look.
Did you just break something else? What is that?
What is that? Oh! What's happening? What is happening
is
over
that?
there?
Is that a crack pipe?
Dan!
You guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can. Oh no,
Yeah.
he's put it on his laptop.
He's just poured an unknown
Why's Veronica's
substance.
playing? Let me get some paper towel. Shit.
No, we can't. We get claimed when we
Oh,
play
my.
Veronica's. We can't play Veronica's.
He's just poured an unknown liquid all over his computer, and now
No, but he started playing the Veronicas. Oh no. This is what happens when you take 8 mouthfuls of 1738.
he's just
You
a mess
know,
right now.
I can't. What an episode! What an absolute shamble of an episode.
This is so much.
This is gonna be a
shame.
night. This is gonna be a nightmare to edit. Fucking hell. Am I supposed to get an hour and 10 minutes of footage out of this?
Anyone else got another story? I'm sure there must be a Tackmunt story in there. Someone in
I
there
mean,
somewhere.
Oh, me.
Yeah, I haven't necessarily got specific stories, but Baz is that man that he tends to disappear at some point in the night. It might be.
Oh, doesn't he?
It might be.
Oh,
you
now
know,
you say that.
4th, 5th, 6th round, and all of a sudden you realise Baz took that round and has disappeared. And there's only one place.
Yeah.
Actually, there's 2 places you'll find him: either in the toilets, or he's out
Vomiting.
the front. He's gone. He's done for the night. He's out the front ordering a kebab, throwing up on the grass. He's done. There's been that many times where
Yeah.
I've had to probably take his like last Jaeger bomb, or like there's been rounds where he's like,
I've
mate,
never found.
he's like, if I do this,
I've never found a weaker Jaeger bomb for him.
Yeah, no, I agree. This man, just the smell of Jaeger just sets him off, sends him straight to the bathroom
It
vomiting.
makes me gag, the smell. No
even
cap.
shot,
No
even
cap.
any shot really, he gives you that face like he's about to throw up
Yeah.
everywhere. He
Just,
he experiences
Just
every
absolute
emotion,
panic stations.
every emotion within 5 seconds, and then runs off to the bathroom.
Yep, look, that's fair. That's fair. I do that. Yeah, Dan, go ahead. What are you saying?
I was gonna say, you know, you're someone who hates shots, yet you're the first to always buy everyone a shot. You're always the like, if we're on a night out, you're the one who I can always depend on most to buy a shout, like to
See,
shout around.
that is recency bias for you, Dan. I agree. For you and me, that's probably true. But if I go back far enough, it's definitely Mitchy T over here. Mitchy T just stalking
The old
Mike over
captain's
here.
round.
Cap shout is an age-old tale. And you know what? To this day, if you see this man out, he's doing the fucking hand signal.
He
Bring it in.
he doesn't come out as often anymore. But if you're around him and you just see
And that's why, because the bank account just needs to recover. These days, it's taking longer and longer.
I'd like to think I've taken over the role of Mitch's shouts. I believe I'm a generous
For sure.
shout man.
You're definitely not a damn Paul, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, I'll buy rounds just for chicks that aren't interested in me. They just
Yeah.
walk off. But we won't get into that. Oh, that's a story. I can definitely wait for my birthday. Jesus.
It's coming, mate. Yeah, you put the pressure on me now. Anyway.
Yeah.
When
Now I've got a story. This was back. Alex had a thing with this girl. Oh, I'd say maybe a year ago now.
Hey!
At this thing, you know, they're on
Here we
and
go.
off. So we're out and about. I think we were at Empire at the time, and
Sounds about
you know,
right.
we officially. Oh, Alex and this girl officially gone. Nah, this ain't working. We'll pull the pin, all right? And so you know we're out and about doing our own thing, and Alex sees this sexy señorita. Gets his
boy.
eye on. You know, and this nice, lovely little blonde lady. And
Standard.
I've strategically gotten this. This is the Empire Saturdays for the Boys stubby holder, and Alex has pulled out the one trick he does every time whenever he's trying to like tune a bird, and that is get the stubby holder. I think my arm and hands might be a bit too big for this.
It's not every time. That was a recent occurrence. That was every
Slides
time.
it halfway up his forearm. Is like, look, I'm a Power Ranger. Pew pew, or whatever the fuck
What?
he does.
I didn't do that. What are you talking about?
Anyway, I've got a photo to
Power
prove it if I
Ranger.
need to.
Oi,
Okay, not
oi,
a Power
Dan.
Ranger, but you're always like, hey.
Let me just show you some evidence right here. I think I posted it on Baz's wall for
here we
his
go.
birthday, actually.
Yeah, let me get some evidence too,
Actually,
mate. I agree.
while I do this,
I
let
didn't-
me go into my Snapchat
Have a
memories.
look at
I
this.
didn't do no
Have a look at
Power
this,
Ranger
boys.
shit. Oh no!
Have a look at this.
Alright, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
wait,
do
let
any
me-
Power
wait.
Ranger stuff though.
Let me explain
No.
this. Let me explain this for the listeners
Alright,
at
go
home.
ahead. Go.
This is a photo, an Empire, professional photo. They post this
Our
on the
local
page.
club.
Whatever.
Our local club.
This is me and Alex, shaking hands, kind of like a bro fist, kind of bro shake thing. And he is standing there, arm flexed as hard as he can, and he's got the
Oh,
Empire stubby holder around his forearm on display for everyone to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this photo.
But Dan, I don't appreciate. I hear you, Mitch. Yes, I don't mind putting the stubby holder that we won that night on my arm.
Wait,
But
there-
like, Dan's saying I was doing some sort of Power Rangers.
No, okay,
pew
let me
pew.
find the photo.
I was not doing.
Okay, it
that.
wasn't that. Okay, so I can't. Of course, now I can't. Maybe it's in my favorites.
I wasn't pew pewing. There was no pew
No,
pewing.
anyway, he's got the arm out. And he's like pointing. I just looked up at Mitch.
Yeah, look, that's not even fun.
no.
Alright, he's like standing. He's like pointing at it with halfway up his arm, right? And I just
Yeah.
remember going, "Fuck." There's two ways I could go about this here. I'm thinking, well, he's freshly off this thing with this girl, and I know she's going to be watching every single step we do. So I'm out here, and I'm like, I'm like posting photos like of Alex like starting talking to this bird, and I'm like, or what did I say? The letters just been written, and then like at the end
No,
it's like this, and
No,
she's
no,
like,
you said
"Ah!"
no. I remember, bro. You're like up to your old tricks or some shit like that, bro.
Oh.
Was
Yeah.
this
Alright,
random,
and then-
that blonde chick, the random one?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
her friend that gave me a gin and tonic, and they were horrible.
Wait,
Yeah,
the
I
girls
just remember
were
that-
horrible, or the gin and tonics were horrible?
Nah, gin tonics.
The gin and tonic.
Okay,
is
okay.
gross. And it was like signed, sealed, delivered. Signed, sealed, delivered. And I just remember Alex seeing that the next morning. He just messaged me. He's like, "Bro, no cap. Great call by you." And just like, when Alex says no cap, he very rarely says it. He's only he's only just recently started saying it more. But when he does, you've succeeded. You've succeeded.
Yeah.
When Baz says no cap, he means it.
I said you're a one-trick pony, and I love you for
There,
it.
alright, yeah.
And
Hey.
Alex.
He's,
Oh,
See that Power
he's
Ranger?
got, he's,
Look at the
he's got his
face.
arm out.
Look at the
He's got his
face.
arm out, pointing at his
Look
stubby
at her
holder on
face.
the arm, saying,
Look at her face. She's in
She's
awe.
loving
excited.
it. She's loving it.
Hey,
She's
and
loving
you
it.
know what Alex
She
did?
was really
Did
enjoying
never
that.
message her again.
Oh, no.
No, see, that's not incorrect, Dan. That's incorrect. Because you know what, Dan? Nothing even happened that night with her. That's what I'm getting at. Nothing even happened with her because she said, "Now, boys, can you believe this?" She says, "No, I'm sorry. You're too veiny."
Oh, my God.
That's right. Yeah.
There it is.
I remember you got so shitty.
Can you
So
believe
that's-
this?
Wait.
That's right. So do you-
Unprecedented.
Do you remember what I did?
It's an unprecedented move by a female I've seen. saying I'm too veiny. Usually
kind
that's the positive.
Alex, do you remember what I did?
No, go. Here we go.
Remember,
Here we go. Dan, what'd you do?
I was just standing there. It's just like, you're too veiny. So,
Oh no.
Dick at me just comes and like, look at me. I've got nothing.
Oh,
I got no veins.
No.
You can't see
Dan,
my face.
no.
Oh no.
No, Dan.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you said that. That's good content right
So end of the day,
There's
if you're too shredded,
There's the caption for the video.
if you're
I
too
got no
shredded like
veins.
Baz, you don't
I
get
got no
girls.
veins.
You know why you're too veiny? Because the stubby hold was cutting off the circulation.
there. I know.
Giving you a
What?
real pump, bro.
Your arm, you lost control of your hand that night. I was gonna mention how like all the times that no one else wanted to go out except me and Baz, and I'd message him on like a Saturday night, and he'd be the only one that's like, "What you doing?" And I'd be like, "What you doing?" and me and him would just end up somewhere.
Who you talking about?
You.
Oh,
It's not really,
okay, I
it's
thought
not
you were
really a
talking about me
story.
and you,
I haven't really got much content behind it.
Nah, you know what, Mitch? That's enough. It's a bit of a platform to launch off into, yes. Because you know what, Dan? I wish you were at this level, Dan. You could be. You really could be. But you just refuse to go all in.
Dan,
Perhaps
you
this
could-
turns into what is long overdue. Mitch and Baz, obviously, me. The intervention of Daniel Paul. Here it is.
Here we go.
Daniel, you have long told us how, you can't this, you can't that, you can't this, you can't talk to this, you can't see this, but then you refuse. You got to get the appearances up, Dan. Now, Mitch and Mitch, what are the pointers to the great Daniel Paul that we can give here just to give us a bit of extra podcast length? Anyone got anything off the top of their head? Otherwise, I'll start off if you haven't got anything.
No, I was gonna say like,
Yes.
yeah, appearances and just really getting out there. Like you heard Baz say earlier that the captain's round was a very infamous thing, and it was not limited always just to the team. It was anyone and everyone. Get the name out there.
I've done my fair.
You got to throw
I've
some
done my
cash.
fair share of
You- you-
shouts. Hang on a minute.
As they say, DP, you got to spend money to make money. And in this game, you're not making money. You're getting names. You're getting Instagram handles.
Yeah.
This is true.
And look, you got to do what you got to do.
Is this... Hold on. Is this now spiraling into Volume 2? How to pick up women.
Oh my
Featuring-
god, I knew
Oh,
this
no,
was coming.
boys.
I knew this was coming.
Oh,
Is this
no.
it? I reckon this is it. Because we're a bit short on content, I honestly
I don't-
feel
I don't know
like.
if
I like
Mitch
to
is
set
allowed to be
stories
here
about
for
me.
this.
I appreciate it.
I don't-
But like, I
don't
reckon
know-
we spiral this
so
into...
are we going to do, instead of how
Go.
to pick up women, how to get DP to pick up women? Are we going to just segment
Yes.
straight into me?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
what about
Yes.
just advice for DP?
Little did you know, Dan, you thought you were getting us on a surprise Baz. This was already planned that we were going to surprise you.
Double twist. Double twist.
What twist?
How to help the Daniel Paul, who doesn't have Tinder, pick up women.
Good start.
Everyone is eating on this podcast right now. I swear to God, if everyone is eating, this is...
Huh?
Oh, fuck me. Listen, just so you know, I'm the only one who's not eating
I'm
on
not
this
eating.
podcast right
This
now.
is this podcast has turned into like a mukbang.
It's gonna be ASMR. Fucking whatever. Anyway.
Oh no, not last time. Dan ate the fucking beef on the microphone. That was the most disgusting
Do you know how
thing
many
I've
messages I got
How-
from that? I got like 3 or 4 messages from people going, I don't ever want to fucking hear you eat
Oh.
again.
How bad, man. How bad.
feel so-
It was so gross.
Oh, I know, I feel so bad. You have to edit it. Just me re-listening to it. I was like, even from me, I'm like,
Oh.
ugh.
Alright, boys. Mitch Taylor, I think you should go first,
Yep.
mate. Just as in, like, the last thing you said, but we're pretending like this is the starting off point. What did you say last time?
So I was talking about when he is out and about.
Yeah.
Just not being shy about it. Like obviously, you get a bit of liquid confidence into you, and everyone's up and about. But just really opening the arms out. So when there's a couple of just lady friends around, and even if they're just rope them in, drinks on me. Find maybe an individual of the other gender that you know is not talking to anyone in the current group. That might help your case.
Mate,
Just
I'm gonna
strike
jump
up
in here.
conversation. Not Not about the 2013-14 Ashes, though.
That's
Yeah, Dan,
such a
this has
recurring
been
meme,
well
isn't
documented.
it? It's such a recurring meme.
Boys,
But now-
if I can jump in here.
Go for it.
Go.
Sorry. One move relating to what Mitch
Oh,
was
yes.
talking about.
Yes. This is what we
Sometimes, as much as it hurts the bank account, you got to put your arm on the bar like this, turn around, and just do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, 100%.
All the boys,
And
all the boys,
it's
all the boys,
want.
girls,
Flashback.
anyone in the vicinity that you want to talk to or whatever
Yep.
is
Yeah.
getting a drink on that round.
Hang on, hang on,
it's
hang
not
on.
a $5 vodka
Can I put
raspberry.
here? One,
Nope.
you guys making it out like I don't spend money on anyone else.
You don't.
Are you serious? No. And two,
Quite deep pull at the start of the show. When I'm not spending drinks on women that just walk away anyway. So you gotta find
That's-
someone that's not
yeah.
gonna walk
So
away.
that's what I'm
That's
gonna
your
say.
first thing right there.
I'm more than happy to pay. I'm more than happy to pay my fair share of rounds.
Disagree. Sure.
Okay. Rounds. So
We go 1 for 1 every time, mate. We go 1 for 1.
Alright. Yeah,
Hey, it's not. I don't have the mates that go when it's their round. They don't exclude you from buying a drink like your mates do to me.
Alright, when's the last time one of your mates bought me a drink?
I don't have friends. Joke's on you.
the old self roast. I love it.
Oh,
That was good, Dan.
Thank you.
Well done.
I'll fly
Well done,
tonight.
man.
I'll fly.
Well done. You've had a good night. If I leave them in, which I won't. No, I'm joking. Sorry, who was talking? Who interrupted somebody? Was it Mitch Gooiker, Mitch Taylor? Who was talking?
I had the overall just include everyone and anyone. If you're chatting to the girl and you're struggling, just take them to the bar. What do you want? Just open up the bank account. If you need to go 2 or 3 times,
Yeah, okay.
go 2 or 3 times. You just gotta do what you need to do to get the job done there, then.
the key to a girl's heart is a guava cruiser. Alright?
I would agree. Or watermelon, perhaps.
Watermelon,
Depending
yeah,
on
watermelon.
anything pinky sort of coloured.
Yeah.
Anything pink,
Oh,
red,
Dan!
purple.
There you go. He's got it.
Just make sure that...
Oh, Mitch cut out. Go again, Mitch. What'd you say, mate?
Mitch Gooiker, sorry, you cut out, mate.
Sorry.
You go in.
I was just saying, yeah, like Baz was saying, whether it's just you two or you bring them in as part of your boys, as part of your group. Sometimes it's better to just sneak off with just you and the other person. Way cheaper for you.
Oh, here we go.
But sometimes
This is very specific.
sometimes
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, like this hasn't happened with him the last 100 times we went out. Oh,
Sneak
geez.
off.
Sneak
Sneak
off.
I just had
off.
PTSD.
Alright,
Had PTSD. Look around. Where's Mitch? Oh, he's
Where
gone
is
down
he?
there. Nah, never mind, boys. Never mind.
Yes,
It's
Hey,
old
boys.
news now.
we'll
Yeah.
save the sneak off, the room change, the avoiding other people for another episode.
You know what it is? Actually, great point there, Mitch. The room change. That is a classic move.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dan
Yeah.
Paul. You're with the group. You're with a girl.
The room change
or
is
your R&B
big.
room, or you want to go to blah, 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 blah room. Another room. It's something where y'all can walk off together, and that's it.
Game
You know what
over.
I'm saying? A lot of
Now,
that's game over. I reckon.
yeah, I got a follow up
wants to
question. To back to this,
Please.
buying the drinks, because I know Alex and I have very different stances
Ask
on
the
this.
two masters we've brought on here as a master class.
Do you let them buy you a drink back?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
What are you talking about? Yeah, of course.
Oh, so I'm the.
Yeah.
If they
I
want to
reckon
buy
we
you a
take
drink,
it.
yes, absolutely.
The thing is though, one big point I feel like
I've been getting it so wrong.
I feel like there's a thing where they'll be like, "What do you want?" And you really, I feel like you shouldn't say exactly what you want because you might want something that they might not be able to afford. So you just say, "Whatever you're having, get me." It eliminates all problems. Eliminates.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't have that much money. I don't know. Maybe she. Maybe she doesn't
Here we go.
know what to order. You just say whatever you're having, I'll have, and you just cop it.
Yeah,
You just cop it on the chin.
I do tend to do that just because because you never know what they're gonna say. You never know what they're gonna. You never know what they're gonna say. Like that, they might introduce you to a brand new drink. Like I remember the first time she's like, "Oh, this girl's like, oh, can I buy you a drink? Or what do you want? Like whatever you're having." And then she introduced me to Fireball and apple juice. Now that concoction is elite. But I would never have thought to have that
Yep.
unless you showed me that. So I'm all
It can
for
open
that.
you up to new experiences, mate.
Exactly right. Alex, you got your hand up like you're in school. Go again, Mr. Bazzacchini.
I do. Dan, I thought you were asking this question because you were like, do I accept a drink or not? I was under the impression that you were perhaps saying, like, you would say, no, I'll buy
That's
it.
exactly
Is that
what I
you're
was saying,
doing?
yeah. Because we've had this argument before
yeah,
and
no.
on a night out. I'm not sure if you're jumping back on that argument or not.
What was the argument?
This girl was buying me a drink. And I'm like, no. And you literally grab me as I'm saying no, like from behind on the shoulder. He just pulls my shoulder back and just goes, he'll have it, thank you. Just whatever you're having, he'll have as well. Just get it. And just lets go, puts my shoulder back, and just turns around and walks the other way.
You know what it is? Oh, yeah, boys, I'm being deadly serious now. All the boys I need input on. If they are offering to buy you a drink, I mean, that is big time stuff. That is like game over
Yeah.
type
Is
stuff.
that a telltale
Boys,
sign?
Input. No, Dan, I need to hear before Mitch Gooiker. Go.
I'd say I'd usually want to buy the first one. But after that, if she's offering, go for it. There's no need to say no.
No, but I'm saying
It's
if
a
she
drink.
buys you a drink, straight up, like she's buying you a drink, like that is like, come on now.
Mate,
Mitch Taylor, help
I
me.
mean-
I wouldn't say it's an absolute lock. I say it's a very good sign.
Very good
But
sign. All right, we'll go with that.
Yeah, it's definitely not a done deal. Pack her up, boys. Raise the bat. We're going home.
Lakers
not to
and
clear-
four
not-
type of deal.
Not to clearing 3 for 540.
No, not quite.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, so I messaged the lamb, and I was like, so now we're getting to the topic of how to help DP get women. Anything you'd like me to add from your point?
Yeah.
She's like, oh boy, I've got nothing. I was like, okay. She goes, the man needs better taste. That's it.
Yeah, we don't want to get into specifics there, but let's continue, Dan. You were talking about you hang with the boys for the first couple of
Yeah,
hours.
so hang with the boys, and then we hit that side room, and we sit down at the table. And that's the reset point.
Yes.
That's where all of us go.
That is really where, unless you've had some early action, this is where we start to go, boys. We got to go.
We got to make a move here. We got to get this thing going. So we normally have a shot,
report,
or we have a pineapple,
who's here,
vodka
what's
pineapple.
going
We
on.
smack it
Yeah.
down. And so then normally what I do is we'll be dancing, laughing, talking, ha ha ha, this, that, and the other, and you start to pick up a vibe with who you got a potential and who you don't have a potential with. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You start to feel that vibe.
Yes.
So you get the vibe, and you're like, hey, let's scramble amble off to the bar. Let's scooch on out of here.
I'm going to stop you there, Dan. I'm going to stop you there, Dan. Have
yeah,
you
I
actually
see a
said
big, very big
specifically
error.
scramble amble?
So yeah, Scramble Amble's the first error. You ask someone to do that.
Look, yeah, I'm going to stop you there, Dan. Scramble amble is a no-go.
Myself, I cannot dance or sing to save myself. And I've been working on it. I've been working on it over ISO.
Mate, we can't
I've been
dance.
working on it over ISO.
We can't dance here.
Because I hate the way that
Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold up.
No.
Hold
You're
up, Dan.
not just giving over
Can we
that.
just pause it here? Can you give us a bit of a dance right now?
Or a bit of a song. Breaking the song.
I'm gonna pull. What music do you want, Dan?
not doing it. I can't hear it. Anyway,
What dance? Here we go. I got a song for you right now.
Are you
Let's go.
twerking on TikTok?
why have you got Metro Station shaking?
Oh no.
Come on, Dan. Let's go.
No.
Dan,
No,
go.
I'm camera shy. Sorry, boys. I can't do it for you on camera. I'm not
Mate,
scared
you got
enough
nothing to
yet.
hide, mate. We're all mates here.
If you can't do it on camera, how are you going to do it to impress a girl
Yeah.
at the
Yeah, I have to work a little bit
harder.
harder on it. Is it cutting out like every second beat for you guys soon?
Yeah.
Alex, we can't hear it, bro.
I can't hear.
Here we go. Anyway.
It's so laggy.
Anyway.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, no, it's just the sound. It sounds like
Oh my.
Dance, Dan. Dance.
get over the distorted face.
Guys, you're gonna blow up my laptop. My laptop is gonna blow up.
Alright, there it is. That's
can't
it.
get over this
That was good.
Mate,
I can't wait to
my-
hear that back. That's gonna be
Dude,
so
it literally
loud.
sounded
Oh,
like a
geez,
Mitchy G favorite meme, which is the distorted bass.
Alright, there you go. Anyway. So Dan's dancing to "Shake It" by Metro Station. We established that. What's the next? I think you should. All right, so Dan, I think you need to just.
Well then, tell me.
Oh, wow. All right.
What,
Mitch
what
Gooiker
is the
good.
sign that you go? All right, it's time to take. Let's ramp it up a bit.
This is tough. Yeah, this is tough. I feel like you know, Dan. I feel like you know. You know deep down. I know.
It's a bit of intuition.
Yeah, there is. There's a bit of intuition. Very intuition. Nah, but for real, like, you just know, bro. You just know. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you can feel if they're trying to get away from you, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know when they're trying to avoid you.
If they're definitely not interested, they're
It's
gonna
pretty obvious.
just shuffle back over to the friends at some stage, or just move a little bit away.
Yeah.
So if they're hanging around, maybe getting even a little bit closer, bit of friendly contact, and there's been a bit of chit chat. That's when you can maybe make it. Not, or hey, let's go to the bar.
Yeah. Dan, I think what's the key sign? I don't know. If they're like, Dan, I know that you know, but the thing is, the key is to not. If they're not interested, just that's it, mate. Just cut the ties.
Pull the pin, as we call it.
That's it, and then move on.
Don't beat a dead horse.
I think
Too busy being on his phone, but that's alright.
Yeah, Mitch Gooiker, you know what? We brought you in
you know what
to
he's
try and
doing.
give some insight.
Look, see, he's not
He's on
trying too hard.
Snapchat right now,
exactly.
isn't he? Archer.
Yes. Of course he is.
Oh, look at the smirk.
Of course he
He's on
is.
Snapchat right now.
Don't know what you're talking about, boys.
Fuck yeah.
No.
But Dan, you're absolutely right, mate. Look, you can get caught up in overthinking what we all just talked about here for, I don't even know how long this is going to go for, but like, you just gotta chill, bro. And you know what? You can't go too far the other way either, of just like hanging with the boys all night. If you're hanging with the boys all night, totally, and not moving at all, then you're also just gonna hang with the boys all night. That's just facts.
One thing that we mentioned at the very start,
here we go.
mate.
Here we go.
At the very start, I think Baz mentioned it,
Sure.
mate. Making appearances,
Yeah. you
just
do that.
being there, being a
Yeah.
recognisable face, mate.
Oh, here we go.
Just
An
being-
absolute icon of the nightlife
just
scene,
being
as
here,
Mitch
being
Gooiker
there,
is.
being in the main room, being at the bar, just being that man that people see out and about.
Remember how I mentioned getting 10,000 steps in a day, Dan? You need 10,000 steps in a night.
Oh, boys, the things I'd do to be able to go out one more
Oh,
time.
mate, you know what? I can't wait for the first time we go out and we can have the test, Dan. How has Daniel Paul taken the information?
Wait, you guys need to start
We'll be
live
sitting there
streaming.
grading him.
You need to start live streaming.
Oh, no, okay, we can't live stream the night. That's a big call.
No, like
a big call.
like on Instagram, like live stream, like
Hey,
Dan in action or
we
something.
can snap it for sure. We can do snap clips and shit. But I reckon before and then after, that could be interesting. That could be really interesting. Before,
Like-
as we're doing pre's, and then the next day after, review.
That could be a very
That can be
contrasting
trial and error.
episode, can't
That
it?
can be really interesting.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna take all these into notes as we as this gets
Please.
uploaded, and I'll
Get the transcript.
I'll study this, and don't worry, we'll be primed and ready for when we can go out.
Oh, mate. Actually, Dan, we didn't ask
In
at
there.
all. When's the update? When are we going back to going out, Dan? Talk
Well,
to me.
it was meant to be November if everything went nicely, but everything's being
No.
extended because we can't get the numbers low enough.
Jesus
we won't get
Christ.
into this because
Jesus.
So
Christ.
we got to think here, gentlemen. It's going to open up at like 25% capacity, and then 50. And like I know up in Queensland, for example, it was like you could go to a club, you had to be seated with a beverage, and like have food, and then there was no food but be seated.
Imagine that.
And then there was
Yeah, I'd take
Yeah,
it.
play some
I'd
musical
take it.
chairs.
I'll take it. Of course they would, but how funny is that? Oh, fucking hell.
yeah.
Sorry, continue, Mitch. You were talking, mate.
oh no, I was just gonna say it won't be like until you can go back to normal. I'm thinking like June next
Look,
year.
Oh.
no, don't say that.
Oi.
No, as
Oh,
long,
hold
no,
on.
because June next
No,
year,
I'm talking
June
like
next year is when Splendor is, and if
100
Splendor is cancelled or not normal, I'm not gonna be happy.
Mitch,
It'll be like
Mitch, give
there'd
us some
have
hope.
to be a vaccine.
Give us some
Dude,
hope, mate.
there's a flu vaccine and the numbers are higher than what we're getting with COVID at the moment anyway.
All right, Donald. All right, Donald. Here
no,
we go.
don't open up that can.
Right-wing
No,
extremist Daniel
not at all.
Paul.
Not
Here
at
he
all.
is.
I'm just saying...
Alex Jones is here.
Trump
The
2020.
water's turning the freaking frogs gay. No, but what I was saying is, like, just 2 weeks of 0 cases, it's not going to happen. I just want to go back to normal now. I'm ready. I really am ready.
All I need is 5 people allowed at Baz's house.
Dude.
That's all I want.
Dude, holy shit, bro.
Look,
Damn.
so, thank you boys for giving me my advice on that. I'd just like to do a final shout before we finish up here.
Is this the final? Is this the last
This is
shout?
the last shout.
Our notorious human. Actually, before you go into it, Mitch Gooiker, did you hear last week's final shout?
He
I did,
messaged
mate,
us.
and I appreciate it
Okay, good.
very
I was
much.
just checking.
He
I was just
messaged us,
checking.
bro.
If you maybe read our group chat, our
Yeah,
SoundCloud
alright,
group chat,
alright. You know, it's a
and
little
you might-
embarrassing now that I think about it, because you
Yeah,
probably did.
You might actually notice that I do message you almost every day.
Alright, so,
Okay. We had the intervention already, mate. I don't need to hear this again. Alright, but I was just checking.
alright, so, this is
I
the
was just
last
checking, man.
shout.
Sorry, Dan. Sorry, go.
A
Sorry.
very important role model, I guess you say, in the guitar gods landscape. The legend himself, Eddie Van Halen, passed away this week. So in honor of that, I won't actually be playing guitar this week because I'll never be able to live up to the shredding skills he had. So Eddie, thank you for everything you've done. This one's for you, mate.
Thanks, Eddie.
Eddie.
Wait.
So thank
So that's
you,
it. Are we wrapping
boys,
up there?
so much for jumping onto the podcast. Anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up?
Hey, what's mentioned there? Instagrams. We got at Mitchy G. Mitch spelled out for us.
It's just Mitchy GE. That's
There it
it.
is. Follow him on Instagram, mate. You want to see some cringy gym photos? That's the man.
Yeah, this
All right.
man's sponsored by Optimum Nutrition.
Oh, come on now. That's
Nah, I'm joking,
that's
mate.
the other Mitch.
Nah, he's a good mate. And then Mitchy Taylor. What's your at on Instagram, mate? What's your
Mitchy Taylor 8.
Mitchy Taylor 8. Actually, what is the signature? Oh, you wore number 8. That's right. We talked about this last time you were on the show.
in juniors, yeah.
Yeah,
My junior number was
fucking
number
hell,
8.
That's right. And yeah, all right. 8 brothers there. There you go. Follow him on Instagram. Dan, we wrap. This is it.
Yeah, wrapping this up.
This is really it.
I'll let you finish this up, Alex. You can take this one.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Look, thank you so much for listening to the 10 Beers Deep podcast. This has been episode 17. What's the title?
Alex got herpes.
How to Pick
Don't-
Up Women, Volume 2. Thank you for
Dan has
listening.
no veins.
Yeah, Alex is too veiny.
Too veiny. We'll figure out where that is on the body. But anyway.
You're veiny. You got one big thick vein.
I have been... Actually, let's get everyone involved in this. Dan, you go last. To wrap it up. I have been co-host of the show, Alex Bazzacchini, joined by...
Myself, Mitchy T.
Joined by at Mitchy GE.
And I have been Daniel Paul. Thank you and have a good night.
See ya.
Your pussy stank nice and good.
Oh, man. Oh, keep that in. Keep that in.
I'm keeping it in.
No, that,
Oh,
that,
no, oi.
no,
That's the
that's
post credit scene.
Yeah, right at the end. Right at the end.
Alright.